green. It used to be just a color, but no longer. Now it's a lifestyle, a statement about how you live your life, trying to be in balance with nature. It's a statement that is becoming more and more part of the Toyota way. Hybrid Synergy Drive is part of it, as is our work on eco-friendly dealerships. What is an eco dealership? It's a new way of thinking and building. It's creating an automotive dealership to the standards of the U.S. Green Building Council's LEED certification program. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. A LEED certification of a finished building means the design was created using 5 categories of environmentally friendly considerations: sustainable site development, water savings, energy efficiency, material selection, and indoor environmental quality. Until 2 years ago, no one had ever attempted an environmentally friendly car dealership. But then along came the Pat Loeb dealership in McKinney, Texas. It earned a silver LEED certification. Buoyed by that success, Toyota has encouraged other dealers to go for the gold, a gold LEED rating, or at least a silver. But regardless, all certified LEED projects are still green. Dealerships are under construction in Rockwall and Granbury, Texas, Conway, Arkansas, Eugene, Oregon, and Salt Lake City, Utah. In addition, dealerships are being planned in New Jersey, California, New Mexico, Colorado, Tennessee, and Washington State. The first green Toyota dealership went up in McKinney in 2006. It uses state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly construction and innovative new ideas for saving water and energy, while at the same time providing an eco-friendly working environment. The building faces the less intense early-day sun. Walls facing the harsher late-day sun are planted with ivy to create a green wall that provides a temperature shield. Exterior concrete uses a high level of recycled materials, and these materials were chosen so they would reflect, not absorb, the heat of the day. Other construction materials have a large amount of recycled content as well. The reflective outside panels are ACM, aluminum composite material, made of 90% recycled aluminum. The dealership's restrooms use tile made of recycled glass. Wastewater from the dealership car wash is recycled and used again. Landscaping was chosen from native Texas plants to be low maintenance and use less water than other plants. And the water they live on comes not from a city system, but from a cistern that collects rainwater from the building's roof and condensation from the air conditioning systems. Inside, much of the building materials are natural and give off less toxins and gases than the usual industrial finishes. It's a beautiful and practical building, but it costs more than a comparable traditional building. So the question you have to ask, and Pat Loeb did ask, what's the payoff? After a year and a half of operation, Pat Loeb has some hard answers.
The numbers are about a 7% increase in cost to build it, and I expected about a 3 to 5 year payback, but I got to tell you, it's going to come much quicker.
At the time the dealership was built, some felt the design was too radical, needlessly radical in some cases. Loeb says the design could have gone further.
I firmly believe that in just a couple of short years, we will seriously be looking at putting a field of photovoltaic cells on the roof, and then there'll be another tremendous savings to come.
Those lessons learned at Pat Loeb's dealership have been taken to heart in newer designs, like here at Toyota of Rockwall, just a few miles east of Dallas. It proves that state-of-the-art is a moving target.
We sat down with all the engineers and the design team and Steve himself and went through the process to take this to the next level.
And those new technologies mean a more aggressive, all-encompassing environmental policy.
If we were going to do green, let's stretch the envelope and do gold.
And just like the first Toyota green dealership, this new improved model also has a payoff beyond just dollars and cents.
If you've established yourself as a leader in terms of caring for the environmental quality of the neighborhood, and if you have a reputation for being a caring person, that's the kind of people that individual consumers want to deal with.
And as the green technologies begin to evolve, so does the meaning and the reality of the green dealership. In Granbury, Texas, Toyota and dealership owner Jerry Durant are exploring something beyond state-of-the-art.
We wanted to build the most modern building we could, and that was primarily the reason why we chose to go the green building.
The effort here is to explore and responsibly use alternative ways to save energy, in this case, geothermal cooling.
Here we've calculated that in 2 to 4 years this system's going to be paid for by the savings in energy that we get out of it.
In addition, Toyota is working with vendors so dealerships have a broad array of alternative energy-saving technologies: solar, architectural wind, as well as geothermal, so they can pick what works best for their particular locale.
In certain markets, wind power may be very viable. In other markets, solar voltaics may start to show a return on investment.
And as the roster of eco dealerships grows, Toyota is already developing a dealership recycling program.
We really want to live green in the dealerships, and that whether that's green housekeeping or recycling or just overall the way we live in our community.
And the Eco Dealership program continues. Toyota is developing a green housekeeping initiative for dealers
that focuses on the operational protocols, from what you buy and what you recycle, to avoiding certain chemicals, to keeping the interior clean, and also continually focusing on improving water use and energy use.
All of this is not without initial cost, but as we have proven, going green is more than just being eco-friendly. It also has a real benefit to the dealership and the community it serves.
The number of people that come in here to say, you know what, we look around and it doesn't look like it's built from recycled products. What a compliment.
Because there's not a whole lot of recycling that goes on in the community. It's one of those things that are kind of just starting, and we're hoping that we can push that envelope a little further and push it faster to where the schools come in, we can educate the schools, we educate the young kids, they'll go home and educate the parents.
I think that this 70,000 square feet of recycled material, I think, shows that one person really can make a difference. Like, we're gonna help out the world instead of, we're gonna be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
To me, it was the right thing to do. It was gonna cost a very few dollars more to go ahead and get the latest technology and to be a leader in the community. And that's one thing I think a dealer needs to be. He needs to be a leader.
In today's business climate, more than ever before, every industry, every business is looking for an edge over its competitors, something to make it stand out. Eco-friendly dealerships do that and more, because when they are done right, eco-friendly dealerships do more than make more green on the planet. They make more green for the dealership owner. We are at a time in history when going green is the right thing to do for the right reasons. But we have also reached a point where going green, being eco-friendly, is simply good business. That's Toyota, moving forward.